This is Harris with some more incessant babbling. And today I'm going to talk more about strength of character. I started my journey in understanding what it means to have strength of character by examining my own life when I reached my 60s. I was filled with regret and sadness about how some parts of my life turned out. It was when I really started examining my own life, especially my behavior, my transgressive, antisocial behavior, my vulgar behavior, my irrepressible quality to not be able to contain myself and control my impulses, that I realized that I never taken the blame or the responsibility for my fate. I always had something or somebody else to blame for my failures. It was never my fault. A big problem for me was a lack of impulse control. Often I thought my vulgar language and irrepressible nature was funny and creative. And I am funny and creative. But I was blind to how others viewed me. My big mouth ended friendships. My inability to have financial discipline impoverished me. My constant anger got me into risky situations where I could have been arrested or gotten beat up. It was very risky to my physical health. For some reason, which I don't really fully understand, I got sick of myself. Perhaps it was hanging around with a crowd where everybody was like me. People with weak characters, liars, deadbeats, drug addicts, alcoholics, criminals. And they disgusted me, and I saw I was like them, and I was disgusted with myself. I was very lucky that I reached this feeling of sickness and nausea over my own personality and behavior. My father used to say that when you lay down with dogs, you'll wake up with fleas. And he was right. And I think you understand what he meant, but I'll just explain it. When the people you hang out with can have an effect on you. If you hang out with responsible people with strong characters, there's a better chance that you will develop a strong character. But if you hang out with people that will cheat and rob and lie and break the law, there's a good chance that you're going to turn out being a criminal, because they make it seem like being a criminal is okay. They always have a rationale for their criminal behavior. Like those people deserved being robbed because they were rich and somehow or another they robbed from you. Or often you hear a mafia hitman say, I never killed anybody that didn't deserve killing. But still it doesn't make it right. And so I saw that I was really flea-ridden because I hung out with a really bad crowd. But here I am, I'm doing it again. I'm blaming these people I hung out with for my failures, and I can't do that. But you can recognize that if you select people that have strong characters and you try to imitate them and you spend time and make friends with people like that, there's a good chance it's going to rub off on you. And it might be shaky at first trying to imitate them, but you'll get better and better at it. And now I practice it just like I practice the piano. When I first started learning the piano, I wasn't very good. But I did it so much, and now I'm a pretty damn good piano player. And the results can be transformative. I didn't change in a day. it's been a slow process, and it's a zigzaggy process. I go 2 steps forwards and I take a step back. I'm still on the path. I still have a long ways to go. I have some issues with paying bills on time and getting into debt that I'm still working on. And I still need to make progress. I'm not happy with my progress, and I'm focusing on that right now. But I am making progress. Another thing that's very important is I don't waste my time getting angry at right-wingers or Donald Trump or liberals or Marxists or fascists or Nazis or any other group. When the polarization and the alienation that we have from one another, the really brutal realities of politics, when it irritates me, I turn away from it. And again, I focus on myself. I focus on perfecting myself, making myself stronger, making myself better, and taking responsibility for myself and not blaming anything else. Always taking 100% responsibility, even when I probably could have a valid reason at blaming something. I don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's counterproductive. It leads to sadness, chaos, and it's a bad path to be on. So turn away from that stuff. And another very important thing is to be able to shut up and listen. Just listen to others that know better than you. Don't think that you're so smart. At first, when I discovered this path, I thought, I was so proud of myself. I thought I discovered strength of character. No. I even feel a little guilty making these videos because I feel like I'm trying to give people advice, and I'm the last one that should be giving anybody advice. So take that for what it's worth. Sometimes the best thing you can do is shut up and listen, and then think really hard about yourself. Thank you so much for listening to this, and I hope you use it. I hope you find it useful, and have a great day, and stay on your path. Bye for now.